Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in this great wide world. The three of us have got together for 2 weeks in a row now.
Mm-hmm.
We
It's
missed
crazy.
all of May. We missed all of May because if it wasn't one of us, it was the other one,
Mm-hmm.
or the other one, or the other one, or the other one, or
Yep.
this one, you know. And wow, I think we're gonna get in depending on how it goes. It looks like we might be getting 3 weeks in a row. But anyways, last week, great show, guys. I really enjoyed Colin and Alan. They were
Yeah,
or
great,
Andrew, and they were
great.
really good.
Oh yeah, it was great.
So, Ruff, how's it going?
It's doing good. Chilies are doing well. They're all flowering, and I'm starting to get chilies through. A couple of tomatoes as well, but enough of that nonsense. Apart
You
from
were
that,
you're starting to sound like an American. You said doing pretty good. Normally it's not too bad.
yeah, I know it's the sun and chilies. You know, we shouldn't be able to grow them in this country, but I'm doing quite well. You know, got chili plants that are sort of from the ground. You know, like that.
Oh,
Brilliant. But yeah, that's enough of that. Apart from that, I've been playing something which we'll talk about because that's what we're going to talk about, what everybody's playing at the moment. The other thing is, again, Tony, I can't highlight the chat.
That is weird.
It gets streamed to my channel,
Yes, that it does.
but I can't do anything else.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna play around with it and take a look and figure out what's going on with that. So
Yeah, because up
That's
the top
weird.
it says stream this to your audience, but it's already been streamed to my audience. And I love them. I love them all. And there's nothing they can do about it, by the way. But it says stream. It's already doing. It's already doing.
but
I don't
we
know.
do
That's
want to
weird.
remind everyone that while they are here, they need to do what, Ruff? There's a particular button.
Well, there's two things they need to do. One, if you'd be so kind, everybody, and we'll remind everybody ad nauseum as we go through the stream, if I can remember, and the wine hasn't kicked in, which incidentally is a lovely Italian Vincini. Look at that, lovely. Is smash the like button for us, please. That would be wonderful. And the other thing is, if you've not signed up to the Command Post Facebook page, I know people lot say, "Oh, don't go on Facebook," but just go in it for that. All
And
right,
I'll put the link in.
lovely, because what we want it for is people to post what they've got in the what's turning up, what they're playing, what their thoughts are on this, that, and the other wargaming to do with. Even if you pop in a board game, like Aliens or something, we don't care. Just it's
Right.
your Facebook page. Keep it going. We need to get the numbers up, so that'd be great.
Yeah, that's good, Tony. I like that. That it's
There we go. Yeah, we've been out of practice, so that's the best thing
I
I
still
can say.
can't bloody do I can't. So it's up to you. I won't be snatching things because I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, I'll take a look and figure out what's going on because
All right,
you shouldn't be a problem. But yeah,
I am a problem.
by the way, I will say hello to Christoph. Christoph actually showed up to my Fields of Fire with,
and he's an hour in front of me.
I know he's like that was like 2 a.m. Like,
wow.
Yep. So he extra kudos to
Dedication.
Christoph on that.
Yeah,
Yep. We got a lot of
And
people
Mike-
in.
I can't even. Doesn't even show me how many people we got in.
Yeah, that's weird. I'll look and see
Yeah.
if there's a setting that
Anyway,
they can.
all I can say is
we got on this like after a month, and it was all different.
I
So,
know it asked me to say, "Do you want to join?" I have to click on a thing. A big page comes up. But anyway, it's great you're here. Lock and load, everyone.
Oh, lock and load.
Oh, that is nice.
Oh, and so Nate, what have you been up to? We kind of talked a little bit, but anything interesting this week?
Well, I have been. Oh, let's see. I've still been working on.
Oh, it's lovely here, Forlorn.
Thunderbolt.
Lovely here.
Yep. So I was I'm working through the rules. I will say this: the rules are really well done.
Good.
They've been cleaned up an awful lot. They're very good. It is a pretty easy game to understand. There's one or 2 points that I'm still kind of like trying to figure out, but I'm enjoying the process with it. But I also got earlier, actually it was yesterday, I got the new Quius Regio
Oh, somebody else posted on the Facebook
Yeah.
page on the command post. Somebody else had received that. It looks impressive. I like the cover.
Very excited about this. That this could be. Who's shocked about Nate and Thunderbolt?
Yeah.
This could be, from looking at it. I mean, the map is gorgeous.
Is it one of those multiplayer games?
Love the counter art. Like, it's really period. It fits the period really well. This could be the 30 years war game to play.
It's come out in the last 30 years.
Yeah.
And, talking about Thunderbolt, I don't want to let too much out, but there might be plans afoot for the command post to be doing a teaching with one of the play testers for us lot. You know, teaching poor old Ruff. Nate's okay, and I think Tony's played it before, but I haven't. So there'd be like a learning playthrough of Thunderbolt.
Nothing real definite. Yeah, nothing definite yet, but absolutely.
Plans are afoot. We're in negotiations.
But I did decide to do was I took a little break from Thunderbolt for a moment. I know, right? Crazy. I thought, I have several games that are in my to get rid of pile and to sell. War gamers getting rid of their own game, getting rid of games. Yes, that was one of the things that I was thinking about, like why a new teaching is needed, because it's all the old games. So I think the new games should have something. But I decided to pull out, and I set it up, and I'm going to go through it. The Imperial Struggle. So this was on my to sell pile.
Really? You love that, Tony, don't you?
I haven't played that one. That one I haven't played.
Oh, okay.
But I have it and want to play it. I have heard really good stuff about it.
Oh,
this is the sequel to Twilight Struggle.
More like the prequel than the sequel. But
true.
It's the same people that did Twilight Struggle did this one. It's the same idea, similar.
Yeah.
Idea.
So, but this is not a CDG in the strictest sense. Mm-hmm. There are cards, but the cards are more assisting what's going on in the game rather than driving the game. So yeah, I've heard that it's not very well soloable.
No,
but I want to try it out and see. I downloaded. There's a bot that someone made online and posted it, so I'm going to try that and see how it goes. So yeah,
I'll tell you what, Nate. If anything, I've got it. I still got it, right? I didn't sell that, right? Yeah, I still got it. If we want to like sometime work it out and play together, I would gladly do that, just because then we can work it out together. Because
you might not have to sell it. I go, it's not bad.
Yeah. Yep.
Now wait a minute. So now, Michael mentions that Quis Regia was on the top of his list until he noticed the solo rating, but the solo rating on here is a 6.
I'm still a little questionable soloable on 6, but
okay.
Is that a multiplayer or 2-player? Somebody was also asking that. I haven't looked. I haven't dug into it. Is it like 2 to 6?
Let's look. Let's look at the scenarios.
GMT says 5 of 10. The box says 6.
Yeah, it's like always, isn't it? Take them with a pinch of salt.
Yeah, they're all. Yeah,
is another woman's 5. So there you go.
I would assume that because it's just the Imperial player, the Habsburg versus the Catholic League versus the Protestant League, that it's a 2-player game. But I would assume it's you could probably split it up.
I was just wondering because there's a lot of the multiplayer games that are coming out now. And it's not GMT, but the Imperial Elegy.
Elegy, yeah.
Elegy. That looks fun to me because that's like everything because they have a lot of those games like that for World War II, like the build up to World War II and into World War II. I'm thinking of Totaler Krieg. Is that way. Axis, Totaler Krieg.
Axis Empires, yeah.
The Axis Empires, yeah. That's kind of that idea. So it's interesting.
You're not entirely wrong there.
No.
Yeah.
I 100% agree. They should not put 1 to 2 unless there is a solo bot attached to it.
Exactly.
Now, There is going to be I saw there is a solo bot for these Levian campaign series.
Yes,
Or
that's
the
coming
different
out.
La 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 la.
Hmm.
I've
So
kept
I
away
did
from
see
them.
I did see that. So
There's also there's Levian campaign for the medieval stuff, but there is also an offshoot of Levy campaign for the ancient world.
there is yes. What is
So
it? It's,
the first one is Epipoli, which is the Greek Athenian Peloponnesian War in Sicily.
yeah.
I would be curious to see what else they're going to do with it.
Well, I was hoping to have a box to open up today, but I didn't end up getting it. It's coming on Monday from GMT.
Oh.
So I've got 2 things coming from that one. I've got the Empire of the Sun, which will be my second time buying it. I sold it for more. The one I had, I sold for more than I bought this one for. So all good there.
This all works out.
Yeah, so it all works out. And what was the other part? What was the other one? I have to look it up. There's another. No, I have to look it up because I forgot what's
that
being
the
shipped.
British Way extra bit.
Yes, it's the British Way expansion. Yep.
That'll be another 2 months before I get it. I'm still waiting for Thunderbolt and 3 days.
You're just on a slow. It's on a slow boat from China.
Yes, I know. We make jokes about it, but it's quite infuriating when I see on YouTube and on the command post everybody's got it.
You know, one of the things I will say, I didn't get Three Dog. I didn't get the 3 Days of Gettysburg, but the one thing that I find really neat is that the multiple scenarios and the little maps that they provide so you can play those on rather than having to put out the massive maps. I think
so
that's
true,
really cool.
Brian.
That's
so true. So true. I go out the room, come back, and wonder what day of the week it is.
But you never forget your chilies, though.
No, I can't. Not after all the time and effort I spent on them. Bloody hell. Looking forward to making Ruff's bum burner.
Okay, so here's the Epipoli. So it is Sicily, 415 BC. The Athenian expedition to Sicily was one of the great campaigns of iniquity. Sicily has been taken over and over and over and over. Like I think they're probably one of the most genetically diverse groups that out there because they've been captured and taken over by so many different groups.
Mm-hmm.
So,
interesting.
Yeah, I bet. And so the one thing I'm thinking is that I'm betting all of the Levian campaign series are now going to be are going to have the they're going to have their own solo bots now.
Yeah, it's to make schmucks like me buy the bloody thing, isn't it? That's what it is. Us solo players, solitaire players.
And they're doing I saw that, and it's probably not that hard to. I don't know. I've never developed anything, so I'm gonna stop saying things because I'm not sure on stuff.
And also, they've done it for Combat Commander, haven't they? They're bringing that out.
Yeah, they're bringing out one for that too.
Yep. Again, it's not on. Chaps, it's not on GMT. Keep it as a 2-player game. Otherwise,
I will say, let me double check this. That the Combat Commander solo system to me seemed kind of like I don't play Combat Commander, so I'm not going to get it anyway. But $79 for a solitaire system seems awfully high.
Ask old Stuka to do it with his system. It might work.
I don't know. Like, what do you get for $79?
They usually list everything there.
Well, I mean,
the cost of a game,
but
that's the cost of a game.
Exactly, Dragon X. I don't like tactical games, so
yes, he does. Yes, he does. We're getting there. Chip.
Paul, that's cool. I have Hubris, but haven't tried it yet. It is a very pretty game.
They know it. They know it. Yep, they know it. So, oh my goodness, yeah, I'm just looking at this. Warfighter. Love me some Warfighter. Yep.
I keep meaning, because when you played it a little while ago,
yep,
fingers itch. I'm so easily swayed. Like you were playing Fields of Fire, and I played Fields of Fire, and I'm thinking Fields of Fire. It's terrible.
Yeah,
Warfighter.
It's
one of the one of the best.
It's interesting. Yeah. Right now, my big thing is Japanese, so I'm looking for Japanese games because with Natalie and Karen being over in Japan right now, I'm looking at all the pictures, and they were outside Mount Fuji, and I was talking to Andrew. Of course, Andrew lives in Japan, and I was like, "Oh yeah, they're going to a ramen museum tomorrow or one of the 2 days, next 2 days.
They're messed up. Their timeline's messed up."
So. It's like tomorrow, but it's today.
Yeah,
it's today to them, but tomorrow. Or tomorrow for them, but today for us. But either way, he's like, "Oh yeah, I live 5 minutes walk from that." I could have, like, if I would have gone, I could have met up with Andrew, and we could have. Well, we probably would have had like 5 minutes because they're on a tour type thing, so you're kind of stuck on that. So
there's war games in Japan.
Yeah, there's actually quite a few.
I mean, Sekigahara is one of the most popular war games.
Second, which I do have. That's a fun one too. That's a game.
It's a block game. It's a BBG.
Yeah, it's a block game, but it's not a block game.
Yes.
So it's different. It's weird. The one, actually, there's one that's coming out that is in final art and development. It is a coin version called the Pure Land, which is the Muromachi Japan 1465 to 1477.
Okay.
So that's going to be an interesting one. Only thing is, it's not during the Shingoku Judai. So it's
right before it.
Yeah.
It's the prelude to the Sengoku.
And to me, that's an interesting period.
For sure.
Hey Thomas.
Hey.
Yep, Samurai and Ran. Trying to get all the freaking GBOH titles out there. Some of them are less expensive than others.
Of course. Yes, that's GBOH, isn't it?
Yes, this GBOH. So,
good luck with those, Tony. Good luck with those.
Michael, you mentioned you're getting rid of I, Napoleon. What's the reason that you're getting rid of that? Because the reason I'm getting rid of it is it's just there's not enough flavor in it for me. Like
I've got it.
I never got it, and that was part of it.
I've got it. I've never played it, but I'm not actually hearing a lot of good things about it. So maybe next year at PunchCon, that might be going with me to get a few shekels, a few quid for it, a few dollars, euros, whatever.
Let's see here. I know the other one that has warriors. Oh God, Japanese. Ooh.
Yeah,
MMP has a game.
Empire's got I'm not quite sure what you mean, Empire Muse. What he's
I'm trying to finally get Lockload Tactical Table soon. So I'm in the midst of manufacturing a set of basically downloaded the newest player aids for the older games. They got the newer player aids, so he's printing them out.
Oh, right. It looked like he was home manufacturing. Printing would have been better, Muse. Printing. I get you. I thought, what's he doing? You can download them. Anyway.
Okay, so it's the Most Dangerous Time. And for MMP is a game.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, this is right at the end of the Sengoku, or when it got it, because it's Oda Nobunaga versus Tokugawa Ieyasu.
Stop talking Japanese like you know what you're saying, Tony. All right.
Actually, the easy thing about Japanese is it's actually not as hard to pronounce. You just pronounce every letter.
I got told that last week. Yeah, I got told that last week from Colin and Andrew. Well, Andrew, yeah.
Yep. You just pronounce every letter as you say. There's not enough agency, too much randomness. That I could see with the I, Napoleon as well.
Yeah, I mean,
See, look, manufacturing is the right word.
Oh, printing and gluing to cardstock plus varnishing equals manufacturing. That's way too much.
Varnishing your player aids. What's going on there, Muse?
Craftsmanship.
Yes, he's going over the top. He's
all right,
going
Mike.
beyond-
We'll put that
beyond
on the list to
duty.
play because it's sold out, but I would really like to play it.
Good on you. Good on you, Muse.
Never played Storm of Steel, Demi. Never played that. I've seen it.
Is that the Conflict of Heroes Storm of Steel?
There is, well,
No, that's
it's the one I'm thinking of. Let me look on BGG to make sure.
Over the Top is his middle name. Okay.
I get you. We all do. We all bling, so don't worry about it.
The Storm of Steel I'm thinking of is a World War I like strategic game from Decision. I don't know if it's that. It could be that one.
Mike's saying yes. I don't know if she's saying yes to your comment
Oh
about.
yeah, probably yes to me. Yep.
Also, once you clicked on them, weirdly in the chat, they sort of fade out a bit.
Yeah, that means I've already clicked on them, so that I know. So it's like ones I've already clicked on. It's
Yeah,
like
but
one of
then,
those things.
yeah, that's
kind of-
new as well. That never used to
Yeah.
happen.
Like I said, it's really weird because you should be
Yeah.
able to do stuff and it doesn't want you to do it.
Because we've been away for a while.
Yeah, they've been updating it, so we've come back. There's about 15 updates. We've missed
That's
it.
right. That's funny.
Yeah, me too. It's what this is one of those Kickstarters that's making me not want to kickstart anymore. That thing's like 3 years old.
I refuse to kickstart. I do GameFound because they're from Poland, I believe, and Awakening Realms, who I love their games, are involved in that. And there's a little bit more safety. There's a bit of a safety net there. And with the people that I Awaken Realms I buy and some other bits because I know them. Yeah, I won't do Kickstarter, especially with the way of the tariffs still going on, are they?
I believe so.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, I
step
did
away from
order some Cube for Me stuff for Fields of Fire for both the deluxe and Fields of Fire 2. I did order some. It's on its way, so I'm kind of excited about that.
Well, as I said last week, mine's in 2 boxes with the Bulge expansion. So I've got both into 2, one white box and one the deluxe box. So I'm happy with that.
Yes.
Michael says the amount of bookkeeping on iNapoleon gets worse and worse.
It's like you're trying to, I don't know. It does. There's not much agency in the game. It's just like, oh, I pull a card. Oh, it goes in this box. I pull this card. It goes in this box. I pull this card. He's dead. And I'm like, oh, wow, boy, that was fun. Yay.
Yeah, well, it's, I don't know why he's bringing out an expansion. Maybe that's to give more agency. I don't know.
Who knows?
But I won't be getting it. Yeah, less shipping as well. Yes, because they're from Poland. Also, Kickstarter's a little bit. There's been so many, from what I seen with my own eyes, few sort of nefarious things going on with it.
Yeah.
Whereas GameFound, nobody's.
The
only thing I've had is the Purple Haze shenanigans going on with. They were supposed to give a free expansion to people, and was it 2-3 years later we're still waiting for it. It's actually in retail, but yeah, for some reason, so I'm not going to. Phalanx is now. I always remember Jester chucking the box over his head for Road to Moscow, Road to
Moscow, or Race to Moscow, or something like that.
Moscow, yeah. And that's how I feel about Phalanx now. I'm not going to order anything again from them. Fool me once. That's it.
GameFound is in the UK, by the way. GameFound is based out of the UK.
I thought maybe they have, like VUCA does, they have bits going on over there, but I was pretty sure they were from Poland. But, Awakening Realms, which is the Polish company, are involved with them.
Yeah.
The people that do the games are from different countries, but GameFound itself is from the UK.
Okay.
Because all my money comes out in pounds. So when I
got in
order
zlotys, which is the Polish currency.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for one GameFound left. I had 3.
I don't know what your shipping's like from there to you.
It's not
No,
bad. It's not
no,
bad
not
because it depends
really.
on where the game's coming from, where the
Yeah.
company is.
It's
all-
about 30, 40 bucks to send, like Nemesis was,
Yeah.
huge thing.
It was about that for what I got. I'm waiting.
Yeah.
The last thing I'm waiting on is the expansion for Europa Universalis. And then there's like a bunch of deluxe bits with it that I want.
I got 2. I have Final Girl Season 4, Series 4.
Oh, you went for that, did you?
Mm-hmm. I got addicted after I played the one game, just the intro game. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this.
Yeah, I've got the 3 and the blooming neoprene mats and everything.
And the other one is 7 Ages Collector's Edition, which if you haven't seen that, that's like a civilization building game, and like you actually
I have.
As you go through, you actually have to get rid of your civilization after that.
Yes.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yep.
That's the
Yeah,
same
those are
people
the
that
only-
do Whip.
Yep. Yes. Yeah,
There you
they're
go,
out of Australia. Yep.
Dragon X has got it. Dragon X, it's Polish. It is a Polish company. Yeah.
Oh,
that
okay.
was right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah, I
comes
got
out
the.
oh,
sorry, go ahead.
okay. That's what it is. When we order it, it comes out of the UK. The offices in the UK. Yeah, Meandering Mike would know. Yeah, everybody's smarter than me on a lot of this stuff. I just know my money comes out in pounds when I order from GamePound. That's all I know because I get I don't
That's
get
weird.
the international fee because of my credit card I have doesn't have it, but it comes out in pounds.
That's weird. I have to convert mine from dollars to pounds. It's weird. Go figure. Go figure.
Yeah, that was the other one. One of the others that I got on GameFound was that Sound of Drums, the Battle Commander game.
Oh,
I tell
okay.
you who loves that? Oh, Tweez.
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
he's
that
done some.
loves
Yeah,
it,
he's
yeah.
done some video on that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
Well,
so
say
those
he-
are the only 2 that I've got left, other than like P500s, and I've kind of, I don't know, I've kind of stepped off a lot of that stuff just because I don't have the time, and I have so
we're-
much.
We're cutting
Now
down.
this, yeah, I just have so much that I'm like, there's a lot of other like DVG games I would love to play that I have that are still in a shrink wrap that I haven't
Oh.
even opened up yet.
I haven't gone for
and-
any other new Warfighter stuff because
Nope,
I've got
I'm good.
enough.
I'm good. I've got plenty of Warfighter stuff.
I've got
but, yep.
I've got the Pacific and I've got the Europe, everything, and I've got a little bit of the modern. I've got enough to last me a lifetime because it's different every time, as you know, if you play Warfighters.
Hey, Mark, how are you?
Oh, Mr. Herman, Mark, how you doing, sir?
Good to see you.
Charles only orders direct from Compass, GMT, Worthington, Legion, White Dog, and Normal Knight.
Yep,
I'm going to
you
say
know-
this: a lot of that stuff I order elsewhere than direct because it's just you can get it cheaper
Bit
elsewhere.
cheaper, yeah.
Oh, Dragon X is getting that 4-hour the Polish game, the In Force to Heaven. Thank you.
What, the one that we had the chap on, didn't we, in
Yes.
the war room?
The one
and
that's over
price, the price,
$200
though, is
for
a
it.
little bit. It's a little bit strokey of the chin. The price of it, is that the one?
Yeah, it's over $200.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
you're
Probably.
right, yeah.
I'm assuming that it's probably depends on where the company or the person that's developing it is. That's probably what it is. Okay.
In Force to Heaven is a VUCA game.
Yeah.
Yes, waiting for that one as well. Very excited about that one. Excellent.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
we
well,
know that.
I was allowed to buy it.
Dragon
So-
X is
yeah.
allowed to buy it.
So-
Is that the Buka game?
So
Well,
I did get
Dragon
my.
X, let us know when you play it. Post it on the Facebook group to let us know how it is, because
If it was worth the 200 smackaroonies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
to have a game on the Polish campaign would be neat,
great,
especially
yeah.
one that's detailed like that. Excellent. So Tony, you were going to say something. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I did my first mission for Trench Raid. I streamed that live. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I mean, I was very successful. I've missed a few rules, but I think the way it worked out is I cheated one way and the game cheated one way. So I'm calling it even on that. I think I missed a few. They hurt us because it's only once the next one, but I kept going with it for a while. And so, yeah, I think it worked out.
Mike, I'm waiting for this War of Mine second edition as well. All the bits. I went all in. Terrible.
Yeah.
Even the sleeves.
But
so I actually had to go find the listening post, and the listening post was 6. You had to be within 4 hexes of the trench line. So it was like a 2-hour stream because you have to go all the way across the board and then all the way back.
Ooh.
I was like looking forward to a nice 30 minutes. No, it was like I had to plug in my phone before it died and ended the stream. So,
oh man,
but
that's cool.
I really enjoyed that. I thought it was fun. There's somebody that did charts where you can make up you just roll on that. I actually had brothers that were in they had the same last name. So I said they were brothers because I know that was something that happened. They would actually recruit people from the same town to be in the same regiments and actually sometimes in the same squads. So I had brothers. Unfortunately, Mom got 2 notifications with the brothers.
Oh, right.
Although the one brother died first, and the second one took it out on the sniper. That on a different one got obliterated by a artillery shell, and then the other one was so mad a sniper took out the lieutenant, and he was the first rifleman, and he took him out.
Oh my gosh!
So yeah, it was. I was getting stressed. It was like, I think my stress monitor went off on my phone because it was so intense. I loved it.
It's cool. It is like a dungeon crawler, but World War I.
From what I heard, somebody was on the stream. From what I heard, they're making a Vietnam version of it.
Yeah. Tunnel Rats.
I'm like, oh, yep, I see it. I just hope it's not just the same game retheme, just this different skin. Same game, different skin. Because that's the way a lot of the Euros and stuff like that. It's the same game, just a different skin. I really hope that's not that's the case.
Trenchfoot is definitely on my radar.
It's
Trenchfoot.
It's going to be known as Trenchfoot to me. I don't know. Sorry.
And I had so there's also a chart where it's it rolls on what regiment they're in. So I was actually the Scottish Rifles. So I was like, I thought that was appropriate. Scottish
nothing wrong with that. Okay, the new me having 25%.
I lost
Scottish DNA.
3 or 4 units, 3 or 4 individuals. 3 of them got back when they were trying to take the wounded guy back, and most of the wounded guys died. One of them made it all the way back, but sometimes if you make it all the way back, they get another wound and you have to roll on it. Well, he died from that wound.
Don't tell me that there was actually a game called Trenchfoot. My God.
Wait, I bet Mike has that game.
Of course he does. He has every game.
But I'll tell you what, that game has such yes, it is a kind of a narrative driven game. You do have some agency in it. And so you get to choose kind of which way you go. I was like, okay, do you want to go an open or a trench? Either way, I still get an event on a 1 to 3, but the trench does give you a little bit from certain events, not all of it.
Like Trenchfoot, but not Trenchfoot.
But really enjoyed that. And then
that's a great game.
Yeah, me and Mitch finally got together on Wednesday. I thought we were going to conclude our last 100 yards game, but I started pulling stuff back. I started taking out some of his Germans as the British, and I took out all but 1 tank, so there's still 1 tank left. So things were, have a good one. Things were going his way. I mean, literally, depending the way the turn ends, he got a casualty on me, but then if he had got 1 more casualty on me, he would have won. But then all of a sudden, he's getting close enough where I'm starting to take things out. And so I don't know if I'll win.
Tony, which one are you playing? Which one?
The King, last 100 yards.
The new one.
For the King and Country. Yep. It's episode scenario 65. Actually, Hexton Counter had done that. He did a video on that one. I love that game. We had so much fun, but the reason why we want to finish it. What?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. The reason why I want to finish that is Mitch has got me. We're going to do some pseudo play testing of Combat Commander Vietnam.
Oh,
so he's got these. He's got some of the. He's got the play test thing, and so we're going to play some. We're going to try that out, which I think will be fun.
Now I'm curious. So the last 100 yards for King and Country, does that have an Arnhem scenario in it, or scenarios?
I'm sure. Yes, I can remember seeing the maps with the bridges.
Like the map has, the buildings and the bridge and everything.
I'm sure. Unless I'm thinking something completely different. Have you opened it?
A set of missions simulate the British actions from June 44 fighting in Normandy to British airborne engagements in September of 44 during Operation Market Garden.
Oh, okay. So that game would clearly be better than Combat 3.
Yeah, so. I think, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, chat. I think fans have sorted it out.
Oh, have they?
Yeah. Unfortunately, fans have had to sort.
Yeah, I think fans have sorted it out, which is why. I think I showed you this last week, Nate. Which is why, because the counters do not go in the in my normal clipper, I had to buy my third set of this.
See, I've had one, and I must have got it before they went crap. Before they went better.
Normally, these are about $60 yeah. This, well, yeah, out the box. I've got to do some research. This I got off of Amazon. It's what we call over here snide or a moody copy, and it was $20, 20 quid.
Okay, so it's a Temu copy.
No, it didn't come from Temu.
I know, but it's a generic version of it.
Yeah, it's a moody copy, and the actual thing doesn't actually. I've got my die here to put down here.
Yeah,
but it doesn't actually go down that far.
Well, that'll probably be better then.
Yeah, so it might not last, but for 20 quid,
yeah,
I thought I'd give it a go.
You can get the combat. You can get that combat done and stuff like that.
To answer Rob's question, I don't believe that it comes with Combat Commander Vietnam. I don't believe comes with the solo system.
I don't think so.
I've got through two Koi. They've just gone bang. They've snapped. And I'm gentle with them. Put the die in there and everything, and I'm gentle. It just went bang.
I never did the die. I just barely touch it. But I think, like I said, I've had mine for at least 10 years plus.
Yeah, you've got one with proper plastic.
I got the good one before they went crappy on the plastic. Although I will say the little bar that keeps them together, I have to push it in quite regularly because it's starting to come loose. So
I probably have gone through 5 of them since I started playing war games.
There you go.
I clip everything.
Go on Amazon and have a look. $20.
Now, so I did those 2 games, and then I have Fields. Of course, I did Fields of Fire Falklands with Andrew, and he definitely wants to have the 3 of us be platoon commanders. He'll be the company commander. He'll say, "Okay, first platoon, you have 3 actions," and then us as whoever's the first platoon commander. We have a 3rd platoon that has decided to figure out what they're doing, and they have no idea what they're doing. So that's Ruff's platoon. I've decided that's Ruff's platoon. We had a order, like a friendly HQ. You know how the friendly HQ event?
Yep.
It was either friendly or enemy. But anyways, one of them got lost, couldn't figure out what they're doing, one random unit, and it just happened to be off of 3rd platoon because Andrew was taking 3rd platoon, I took 1st and 2nd. And so it got pushed back from the card it was on into the staging area. It was just crazy. It was like the narrative is there. It is so much fun.
Yeah.
And I do like the way the cards with the outline. I think it's a lot better and a lot easier to read which ones you can go through and which ones you can't. I think it's because it's on the border instead of like pushed in a little bit.
Yeah.
So that was one of the things that I thought it was. But I was like, oh yeah, Fields of Fire 2. I'm like, that seems like a really good starter game. He's like, yeah, if it wasn't broke. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, some of the charts don't work. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to play around as I come across.
Yeah.
I am going to, because he said he's made up, he's fixed it. He's fixed it. So I said, when I come across it, I'll email you or message you, and you can tell me what it is. So yeah.
Well, they are bringing out a little updatey thing, aren't they, for the scenarios and charts?
Yeah, that's going to probably be a while, but I do have a feeling that's what they're going to do. The problem with what he said is he's going to have to go up to Ben and go, okay, what else do you want to put in here? And then that's going to be a project that's,
I'm not surprised Combat has lost its numbering after bloody Arnhem. Anyway.
Arnhem was Combat Volume 3, so that's why it's called Combat 3. Then afterwards, it's just Combat Eastern Front Combat, whatever. So they're going to keep doing combat.
Bob, that's going a bit too far beyond the Call of Duty. Actually, clipping the Guardian pants, they're like that thick, crikey.
Oh my gosh.
But honestly, I think looking at it, if everything works out, I really think the old breed, so Fields of Fire 2, you don't expand the map at all, at least in the Peleliu, you don't expand the map on any of them. So, a lot of times where you have to put the units farthest line of sight and you have to build the map out.
Yep.
You don't have that. It's pretty much show the map that you have, the 4x4 or whatever they have. That's
because
it.
Your objectives are in that area sort of thing.
Yeah. So, and a lot of got to remember with that, a lot of times Japan, especially in Peleliu, was very close hand to hand. The Japanese waited till you got like basically past them before they actually would do
and
it.
Then yelled and ran at you. Yeah.
Yeah. So it makes sense that you wouldn't have to expand the map as much. And like they have pre-reg, so like the first scenario, I was reading it, you're going in on the Amtraks or the LVTs, and they actually have pre-registered hacks, so you don't even have to put a spotter out for the pre-registered mortar hacks. So because it's pre-registered, it's only there for a turn, and then you clear it. And what's interesting is the first set, you put A, and then once you clear that, you have to put Bs. And once you clear that, you have to put Cs because you got different waves coming in. So I really want to get it all. I had to order C3I number 33, which actually has a decent game in it, because there were 9 counters that were misprinted in Fields of Fire 2, and they were in.
Well, Andrew and Colin are sorting that out eventually, though, aren't they?
I know, but I wanted to play it now.
Oh, so, right. I've got enough. You've got enough you've played all volume 1, have you?
No, I just wanted to play volume 2. I wanted to play this Peleliu scenario.
Get on the beach. Get on the beach.
Yeah, I wanted to do the get on the beach.
Yeah. Don't blame you.
But anyways, that was the Waterloo game anyway. So, which is like a one map Waterloo game. So I was like, I'm okay with that. And there were some other counters in that sheet that I have. What?
That's a Mark Herman game, the Waterloo game.
Yep. So I was okay with getting it because it had all this extra stuff in it too. So I was like, okay, yeah, I can do that. I got it from Noble Knight for like only $30, which is normally like $50 if you go through C3I. So
Ruff, did you see that Mike Berticelli is getting rid of Combat 1 and 2?
Yeah, well, if it's not for you, it's not for you. I understand that, but those are the only 2 before the Eastern Front and the ones after Arnhem. Mm-hmm. New guy doing it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I will say
I do love Combat. I'm sorry, it's freaky. It's freaky the way the AI knows what you're doing.
Let me pull this up.
Let's add this to the list, Mike. I know we need to add this to the list.
So I'm tempted. Let's see if it loads.
What, to get Fields of Fire?
No. At least not
you
yet.
You will after you play. I guarantee you will after you play.
I'm tempted. I've been tempted.
See the way he just ignores us.
We're a bad influence on him. I know.
I've been tempted whenever this comes out to get the Combat in the Paper Wars because it has the series rules in it, and it's a standalone combat game of the Easy Company's assault on Breakcore Manor on D-Day.
Oh,
and so this is coming out sometime this year. It's coming So I'm tempted to, if I want to try combat,
that might be a good way. The thing
cheaper way
is,
to play it.
do I get it? There's enough content in the first 2 boxes of combat to last me again, like Warfighter, a lifetime. Because again, it's very random, it's different every time. There's also a sort of RPG version in the second volume.
Yep. It's got a legit campaign set up.
And it's there, you can go on forever.
I don't own Fields of Fire, Coy, so you are not the only one.
No, that's fine. Yeah, it's expensive.
No, it isn't. It's not fine. Fields of Fire is not fine.
Combat exclamation mark is, but there's a lot in it.
Oh,
yeah,
$140
per game.
Yeah. Coy said, "Am I the only one here who doesn't own a Fields of Fire game?"
No.
Yes, and you need to correct that as soon as possible.
But you're not. You're not alone.
That's
No,
like
you're not
everyone
alone.
needs
No,
to
you're
buy
not
Atlantic
alone.
Chase.
And it is our duty to try and convince you.
See, here's my problem with it. It
is
had
fantastic.
such a bad rap until Colin and Andrew got a hold of it. I can get why people didn't pick it up. Here's the thing. I bought it, sold it, and I think I bought it, and then I got the Deluxe upgrade kit. So I think this is one I've got several times because I like the idea of it, but I was too confused.
Do you know
and
what?
Then I found out how good it is, and I've played it, and I'm like, oh, yeah, this is actually really, really good. So
It is a.
Oh, that's good to hear, Stephen. That the new Combat Eastern Front is a lot better than the Arnhem.
Yes,
what
it is.
the
Everybody, it's a new guy.
Yep.
Ross Martell was on one time. Was it last week or was it the last time? Like I think it was back in April, and he said different people doing a really good job.
Yeah.
They kind of heard, and it doesn't surprise me. It was a Starkweather issue.
Yeah.
I've got to go on
pretty
BGG
cool,
and get the fans sorted out bit.
I'm done with buying combat because I haven't even touched. Or I've touched one scenario of the Combat 1.
Yeah, you've
loved
got a lifetimes version.
I've done the first and second scenarios, and I loved it.
Well,
I had a great time with it.
Can I just say about Fields of Fire, which we're talking about what's on our table? That is on my table at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone through the tutorials. There's two of these, and the tutorials, take you step by step. The problem is, I have played it before. I have a little bit of knowledge, and after a while, I'm thinking, I sort of know what's going on here. Mm-hmm. I'm going to play the Keep Up the Fire introductory standalone mission. But what I really loved about this is that it's the way these guys think. Because at the back of this book, there's a little "What do you do next?" a little afterword, and the last paragraph sums it up for Fields of Fire. If you're thinking of doing it, it says, if a mission provides you with a memorable experience and stories of amazing happenings on the battlefield, you have played a successful game, even if you got every rule wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the sort of mindset you've got to have with this. It is you sort of, every time you play it, you learn a bit more. It's not a lifetime thing like ASL, sort of life thing.
Yeah.
But every time you play it, you think, oh yeah, I missed that out. Oh, okay, next time I play it, I'll put that in. It's not a game. If you miss something out, it's not a game-changing thing. So yes, that's on my table now. I've got it set up to play my first without, stabilizers, as we call them over here. What do you call them there? Where you put them on the bike for kids? The little
training wheels.
Yeah, we call them stabilizers.
Wheels,
and I'm going for it. And I know I'm going to get things wrong, but who cares? As they said, the guy said there, if you enjoyed it, doesn't matter.
Go
ahead.
No, there are some advents, lots of little rules, but nothing that's going to break the game.
If you forget them.
Yes. The only thing is generally the rules end up hurting. If you don't know the rules, in some cases you feel like you'll lose a platoon pretty quickly.
See, See, while both of you are just over the moon of,
and we're nothing to do with them. We're not getting paid to do this.
I still want to say that look, it's well worth. Well, you may like Fields of Fire, but it pales in comparison to ancient Rome. There's plenty of.
I'll just mute him.
Yeah, just stop him, please. It's like It's like that. It's like the teacher in Charlie Brown, isn't it? That's the thing. We've all got our favorites. We've all got our
honestly. Nate, you're not wrong. Other than the pales part, I really like. They are both there. Because
tell me something I don't already know.
Yeah, nobody's wrong. And if you don't like Fields of Fire, you don't like Fields of Fire. If you don't like combat, you don't like combat.
And Thunderbolt. I played Carthage. I've played it twice.
I've got it turning up eventually.
Yeah, it's a great game. It is a lot of fun, and there are stories.
Oh, so that would tweak.
Breaking news: Field of Fire, Punic.
Yeah, that would tweak his interest.
Oh. Well, look. How about this? How about while I'm playing Thunderbolt, if I roll for the augury.
I love the auguries. And
the sacred chickens tell me to play Fields of Fire, then I'll go buy it.
I will have a particular augury made up for you when you roll it. No matter what you get, it says play. Put this away and find Fields of Fire.
We play it online, and he looks that up, and it's gone. That's not in the. It is. There it is. Look.
Yep. See? Yep. I'll go talk to the designer and tell him to just create one just for Nate. That's
right. That's right.
When the sacred chickens tell him to do something. The augury is honestly part of that game. That's part of the fun. The auguries are probably one of the funnest.
That's like your random. That's like Herman Luckman's random events sort of thing. Yeah.
And there's some crazy. It's like 100 or there's a lot of events.
Oh, crikey, right? Good.
And if they don't happen every turn, you got to roll on it, the augury, and it says, "Oh, there is one," and then you got to roll on a different table. That they have a ton of them. I haven't looked at the new ones, but I remember there's a good chunk of them, and they're fun. Some of them are like, what was that? And the other part that I like about, especially with Carthage, is that you can move. You have unlimited movement, by the way, in the game.
You do.
You have to, after so many hexes, you have to roll for attrition to find out if you lose anybody during that time. Yeah, the boats are probably the funnest one because you can lose an entire boat to the sea.
Oh, there's boats as well in it.
So here are events. All these events.
That's the auguries, is it?
This is just for one scenario. So tons of events that can happen. Like the consul dies or a tribe revolts. The plebeians accuse the Roman consul of treason. The Gauls start to invade. There's a drought. Let's see.
And this is chucking up the old chicken bones, is it?
The Senate acts huffy. Volcano erupts.
Yeah.
The Roman consul is expelled from the Senate and his office. He was found. It says the consul, which was found to have been in possession of 10 pounds weight of silver goblets.
I love hummus, but only when it's not made with rapeseed oil. Not the hummus you buy; it's got rapeseed oil in it.
But that was just for one scenario. I mean, there's plenty more.
Do you use dice?
Yes. Now, 2 D10s, right? D10s.
Yeah,
if I remember it.
Right. I meant to show you this last week. I don't know if you saw it. This a little thing here. This is and it opens at the top. This is a dice prison. Now, we've all had this problem that one die in particular isn't behaving itself and not throwing the numbers you require. So this will put that matter right, because what you do is you line up all the other dice in front of the prison, put the offending dice in the prison, close it up, and give it a stern talking to, and give the other dice a talking to, saying this is where you're going to end up if you don't behave. And wonders upon wonders, it works.
Yeah.
The die then gets back under control. So thanks, Thomas. That's Thomas Van Heer gave me that when I was at PunchCon. The die prison.
Kev has done that. Kev has videoed that.
Yeah. Gimpy did one. Yeah. No, or did he put it in the fire?
Kev threw a hammer on it. Kev took a hammer to one.
And I think Gimpy put one in a fire and said, burn.
About, those videos with the hydraulic presser machine.
Where they put
Yeah. This is less violent.
But you got to make sure all the other dice see that.
Yeah, you've got to line them up in front of that so they can see what's going to happen to them.
It could be you next. Well, we are an hour in, gentlemen. So, Ruff,
are we?
Yes, we are.
Blimey,
Ruff, do you have something for us?
I do, unfortunately. Not very much, actually. Not very much. You're going to put me big, aren't you? Oh God.
Oh, there
he hasn't all. Right. 13th of June. Starts in 1514.
There we go.
1514. Henry Grace Adieu at over 1,000 tons. The largest warship in the world at this time is built at the New Woolwich Dockyard in England and is dedicated. 1777, you guys, America, well, and us guys, American Revolutionary War. Gilbert du Motier, Marquis de Lafayette, lands near Charleston, South Carolina, in order to help the Continental Congress to train its army. Known in the United States as Lafayette, he was a French military officer and politician who volunteered to join the Continental Army. Lafayette commanded Continental Army troops in the decisive siege of Yorktown in 1781, the Revolutionary War final major battle which secured American independence. But I think he was only a teenager. He was only a teenager when he came across, I think.
Yes, and he actually tried not to be a general. Like, Congress gave him a generalship, and he tried not to get, he said, no, I can't have this. I haven't earned it. But they said, no, you're getting it. But so he ended up being a general.
They were, in dire need.
Yes.
And it's a bloody Frenchman that gave you the decisive battle.
Hey, if you ever have a question, who did the French battle? It's 90% French. The French, anything before 1900, just say French, and you're probably okay.
Yes, you're probably right. Whizzing forward now to 1917. The deadliest German air raid on London during World War I was carried out by the Gotha G bombers and resulted in 162 deaths, including 46 children, with a further 432 people injured. And then on to the next war in 1944, the Battle of Villers-Bocage. German tank ace Michael Wittmann ambushes elements of the British 7th Army Division, destroying up to 14 tanks. Sorry?
That is a scenario in GTS in The Greatest Day for Gold Sword and Juno Beach.
Ah, well, there you go. 15. He also destroyed 15 personnel carriers and 2 anti-tank guns in a Tiger 1 tank. Again, 44, World War II, German combat elements reinforced by the 17th SS Panzer Grenadier Division launch a counterattack on American forces near Karatan. And again in 44, the first German V-1 flying bomb, or Doodlebug, landed in Britain, killing 3 people in a house in the coastal city of Southampton. Only 4 of the 11 bombs hit their target. And there we go.
Have you played it yet?
I have
Stuka
played it.
did a pretty good job of it, of a playthrough of it.
He did that with Cardboard Commander, didn't he? With
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it's not Fields of Fire. It's not Great Battles of History. It's a great little fun game, and it's also, I would think, an ideal game to stick in your bag if you're going on holiday or you're working away, because the footprint is very small. It's very easy, and you just lose yourself. It's you have to stop the fires more than anything,
Hmm.
The doom bugs you try and stop, but if they
Yeah.
get through, you've got your firemen trying to put out all the fires. So that's
I remember their captains weren't doing a very good job of putting the
no.
fires
The captains have a +1 on their die roll to put out the fires. And lastly, there's something for you, Tony, as you love this. 1982, Battle of Tumbledown and Wireless Ridge during the Falklands War. Happened today.
Which, by the way, it's Goose Green and Wireless Ridge are the two scenarios or the two battles in the Fields of Fire. You do Goose Green first, and then you do Wireless Ridge.
So there's only two. Are they split into missions? Those two.
Those two are split into missions. There's like 3 and 6 or 6 and 3, something like
good,
that. Yeah.
Good. Right. So there we go.
I just love the fact that it doesn't really matter what the topic is. You're always able to just bring it back to Fields of Fire. I love that.
Well, no, it just so happens that I could, if I was playing Lock and Load, a tactical, then it could have been brought back to that because they've got a Falklands game.
Yep.
Yes, they do have a Falklands game. Yep, I've played it. It's fun.
Or TCS,
I love
they've
that.
got a
Yes, the
one
Goose
as well.
Green. Yep. Mhm.
Yeah.
So for book today, since I'm learning this, I thought I would pick a book in the theme of this. This is the Second 100 Years' War, competition between Britain and France that eventually ended with France's defeat at the end of the Napoleonic Wars. When riding a tiger.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
But the book that I have for today is a book that I was introduced to. I took a class in grad school on the 18th century, and really liked it. And one of the great books of the class was this book. It's called "The Sinews of Power: War, Money, and the English State, 1688 to 1788." Now, it's not a very fancy title, but it is an amazing book. This is essentially, how is it that Britain at the end of the 17th century, so 1688, right before the Glorious Revolution of 1689, that Britain wasn't a great power in Europe. It was very much a secondary power. It was in the shadow of the Sun King, Louis XIV's empire, and it was still on the periphery. It was just plodding along. I mean, it fought 3 wars against the Dutch and couldn't really do it. And so how does Britain go from this sort of decrepit state to, at the end of the 18th century,
careful with your words here.
All right. At the end of the 18th century, becoming the global power across the world, eclipsing the French and the Spanish and the whole Habsburgs. And how do they do it? And this book really gives you an idea of how the English state really is able to do that. John Brewer in The Sinews of Power. So if you're looking for a book on how does England become really a global power, becomes the what's called the first British Empire before the American Revolution, how does it do it? This is the book to get.
Yeah, Elizabeth was actually kind of the beginning of Britain becoming more of an empire and more powerful. It was kind of Elizabeth. King Henry was kind of iffy, and then when he died, and of course his son died after he died, it was Elizabeth. She started to actually make it respectable, which is interesting that it was a queen and not a king that did that. She put money on Francis Drake to do all the exploring and stuff like that. And didn't she, Ruff, and you'd have to correct me on this, didn't she actually go to battle against Spain? Didn't she actually armor up?
She did. She went out when the Spanish Armada was on the way.
Let the non-British guy talk about Queen Victoria.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, let's see if I can get it out. See, it's all detailed in this great book called The Armada. And here you
blimey,
light reading. But Ruff, since you're an Englishman and it's you were closer physically than I am there, why don't you give us the story, though? I don't want to steal of Queen Elizabeth going out into battle.
What, the Armada?
Yeah.
Well, he was playing bowls at the time.
That's true.
And she said, look, I tell you what, we've got some of these pesky Spanish, what's he called? Was it the good looking one? The Fair or something? Was it
Philip the Fair?
Philip the Fair, was it? No,
that wasn't Philip the Fair. It was Philip the Second.
But it was a Philip, yes.
And
so she said, Francis, go and sort these pesky Spanish out, will you? Because they're trying to invade. And so he did. And we won. And I think that's all we need to know. And the other thing we need to know is that a lot of the shipwrecks, the Spanish shipwrecks, were shipwrecks off of Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
And they sort of come onto the shore and integrated over time, with the ethnic sort of Irish. And that's why there's a lot of Irish boys and girls with actually more girls, I think something to do with the genetics, have black hair and brown eyes because of that influx of Spanish DNA from the shipwrecks off of Ireland.
Interesting.
There we are.
Well, I know there was a Spanish invasion of Ireland, and they were there for a while as well. They eventually lost, but they were there.
There was if I remember right, there was an invasion in England as well, but that got repulsed pretty quickly.
Yeah, there was a second armada in that failed. But yeah, Tony, the story of Queen Elizabeth is that the armada is getting close, and they end up anchored off Gravelines, and it's looking like that they're probably going to make it across. And so Elizabeth goes out in a full plate armor on a horse and gives a speech, that I have, what is it?
She didn't actually go into battle. She didn't actually swing a sword.
No.
Oh,
she went out there and rolled them up.
Herself being a man and having the heart of a lion and things like that.
And then she said, stop playing bowls, Francis, and get out there and sort them out. And he did. And we won.
Oh, but there's not many war games on the Armada.
There's one which the Canadian chap, we want to get on the show, who did the Revolution game.
Oh, yeah.
Gilbert,
Irish names like Costello.
There was one game he played and he thought it was a load of old poo. So
yeah. Hey, Cardboard Commander.
Hey.
Yeah, because that game, I think you play through the whole thing and then you get all the way to the end and it's like, roll a die to see if the Spanish land. And if the die happens to be a certain way, you've lost the game.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. Like I played all this for nothing.
Yeah. He wasn't impressed.
Yeah.
But that's the only one that I know of that he mentioned.
I know there was an old SPI one, but I don't think it was received well. It was called Armada.
It's quite
I'd love to have more games set in that era. The 1600s. Yeah.
17th century. Yeah. And there aren't. I mean,
no, there's not many.
I don't think that the ships at that time, I know Henry was trying to upgrade the Navy, and didn't do it very successfully because the cost of it and all that sort of thing. And I know Elizabeth was one for doing that, I believe. But the ships weren't that. They were in their terms they were big, but they weren't that great at warships.
I mean the 16th century they're moving from like the first instances of putting cannons on ships and how to fight at sea. Because you get like one of the big reasons. That was how I remembered reading about that. Yeah, that it was broken and it needed to be redone. But the big difference between like one of the reasons why the English won at the against the Spanish Armada
because we were better. That's all you got to say.
Okay, sure. I'll let you think that. Is that the Spaniard galleons were much bigger, and they saw their ships as more like floating castles. and that essentially you would do is you would throw your grapple, and the ships would come together, and you would fight like a land battle at sea. Whereas the English ships were much shallower and smaller, called the race-built galleon, that were meant for gun platforms. And so the English always stayed far enough away so that
just shot at them. And just shot at them. Yeah.
And just shot at them. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Joking apart, yes, it was luckily we had that type of ship.
And the weather. Yeah. The weather helped.
And the weather, yes.
And
which is amazing.
Fire ships. Some fire ships from Francis Drake also helped.
Yeah. He was a boy, you know, and then he went back and finished his game of bowls.
Yep. The devil with the red beard.
Yes. There must have been.
All right. So I've got a little something that's interesting that I found. I know some of us love this stuff. So I was like, this will be fun. But there's a company called GripMat that is actually, now this is US and Canada only. So sorry, those across the pond. They are making neoprene mats, and this is like GMT of the GMT games.
GMT, yes.
So, like, you have the Space Empire's grip map. You have Fire in the Lake. You have Paths of Glory. You have Imperial Struggle. These are all neoprene mats because God knows when you're trying to pick up a counter from a board, you're like, if you don't have the nails or you don't have ever anything, it's really kind of cool. Like GMT is actually, they don't have all of them on here, and there's some other ones. I'm just pointing out GMT so you guys can see them. Plantagenet, Cuba Libre, Here I Stand, A Distant Plane. Boy, I think they got all the I think they got all the coin games here.
Yeah.
Looking at it here.
I looked at them and saw the prices, and I didn't realize it was only US and Canada. But
yeah,
it's quite,
unfortunately. But yeah, $35 for the base one. I thought it's not too bad.
Oh, well, they sell. There is a outside US and Canada store, but it's on Etsy.
Yeah,
right, and that's going to be silly Billy money, and I think
probably.
But
you know, we're always talking about games, and honestly, I think the neoprene mats are probably one of the best things you can do for the games. I almost like them better than the hard mounted maps. Now they're always not as crisp and clean. But yeah, there's and now I just searched up GMT. They actually have tons of other games as well. I think they have like 200 games I've noticed. So board games. Oh, they even have card games, but board games. So other games as well. I just did GMT. So
Meandering Mike wants to get the SPI Sorcerers on a neoprene mat. I don't know if they do that.
They do custom. So they do custom mats as well. So you can upload an image. Vassal's really a good way to do that.
Yeah, you can.
Is the upload an image of it. But yeah, they have different games and everything like that as well. So like HeroCast, Kill Team. So just depending on what games you have. I think neoprene mats are the way to go. The only problem is storage. You can't put them in the box. You have to get a tube for them. So
yeah, we got lots of tube. You can get them easy enough on Amazon.
Yeah,
that would be. If you can upload your own image, that would be cool to do. Like Rome Inc. I love Rome Inc. and the map and the corners or the creases I tell are already wearing,
starting to crack. Yeah.
Well, if you want to play the game so much, Nate,
I do. I like it.
He loves it.
I play it multiple times.
So you could actually put in the length and height of mat, custom shape, and then you upload the file and stuff like that. So there's plenty of places that do this, that do the custom mats. I've got several of them. I think there's over this part of the pond. I think there's a company in Britain that does it as well, and I dare say they'll be on the continent. So check it out if you want to. It's going to be a little bit pricey, but once you've got the mat, you've got the mat. It's also great for YouTubers videoing with neoprene. Yeah, because there's no glare on it or anything like that.
Well, I demand a neoprene mat of War in Europe, all 9 maps. Together.
That's going to cost you a pretty penny, as we say over here.
All the maps together. All 9
Please.
maps. Hey, Blue Tweezers. Or Thunderbolt. I want all the Thunderbolt maps, in neoprene.
Yeah. Storage charts, tube storage charts. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as long as you get a good DPI,
Image.
is that the word? The thing that
Yeah,
sort of
the image quality. Yeah, good image quality.
Yeah,
definitely. Yep.
That's true. Yep.
Yes, that is. Yeah, that's the other thing. It doesn't come out
the
as
only
well.
thing.
Mm-hmm. They're not too bad though.
Matter
of fact, one of the games, 2 of the games, I got a World War II and a World War I game. It was on Kickstarter or GameFound or whatever it was. It was Draco Games. Well, what's now Draco Games. They were something different before that. I had an issue with them, but that's neither here nor there. But the game came in both the paper mat and then with the Kickstarter, you got the neoprene mats. The neoprene mats are actually bigger than the paper mats. And so it's kind of nice because you can move things around. Things don't slide if you accidentally bump them.
You can pick things up
Yeah.
much easier, can't you, on a neoprene mat as well?
What do you know? It came back up in the topic. Look what Blue Tweezers just put in there. Fields of Fire again.
A neoprene set of cards, just the cards. You just have little card maps, little neoprenes. Like they're like stacked.
The only good thing about those is they're a bit awkward to shuffle, but you don't need to sleeve them.
They make great coasters as well. So if
Yeah.
you have a drink, you can just.
The
put
other
one
good
of those
thing
up.
is that a lot of my games that are not war games, sort of the Ameritrash stuff I love, when I back them on GameFound, they have a neoprene mat. So I've got all those for a load of my games.
That's true. Yeah, you see, they'll be waterproof. You could play it while you're doing that. Yeah, see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can set it
Now,
up.
I do know that when you're looking at it like this, if they're already pre-designed, like this place already does it through GMG's, like giving them the thumbs up to do it, they're going to be fine. If you send it images upwise, yeah, that's the only thing.
But at least,
and honestly, they're still not cheap to do the custom ones. They are not cheap to do the custom ones.
No, but also you're still playing the game, even if you've got a neoprene. You're still playing the person's game that designed it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I do. That's what I have on my table for my Fields of Fire, is just a neoprene mat, so the cards don't move all around. Because God knows I'm clumsy enough.
I'm finding that because I'm thinking I'm going to use a piece of plexi for Fields of Fire, but some of them are turned over to the you don't know what they are yet side. Yep. So,
which one are you playing? You're not playing Normandy, are you?
I'm playing the Keep Up the Fire.
Oh, that's right, the first one. Every time I watch the first one, it's already been like people have flipped over all the cards already. So
yeah, so yeah, I'm ready to start tomorrow. I'm just sorting out the stuff there, and just fingers crossed, and we're going for it. And
you're just gonna have to go for it because that's the only way to do it.
Yeah, and hopefully I'll get that. Maybe if it goes well, I'll do a video on it. Just to say this is the.
Well, just record it, and then if it doesn't go well, just oops, I messed up the recording. I forgot to hit record, or the audio didn't record.
A Sunday in the Rough household. You must be joking. It's like madhouse here. So yeah, no.
You could do an AAR after each turn.
I don't do AARs. I don't like them. People do them. That's great. I just think for me, I'm going to upset people. Yeah, they're a waste of time. Anyway, if you know the game, it's anyway.
Now I do want to ask Blue Tweezer since he's in the comment section. So Ruff mentioned that you really like the Battle Commander from Sound of Drums. I'm curious, did you like it, and what did you think? Because I
did I over egg it? You were saying, did I over egg it?
Yes.
He doesn't believe Ruff that you actually like it, so he wants to verify for sure that you do like it. So, I agree with that.
Was it trust but verify? But
it's gone quiet.
Yeah, well, we're waiting for Blue's response. We're waiting for Tweezer's response here, and of course, there's a 30-second delay on that as well. Mm-hmm. So
I did end up. I did get the other side of the hill from based on his Blue Tweezer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it looked like a cool
He
game.
was playing that at PunchCon, I think, last year, and it took ages and ages and ages to play it.
Yeah. I have not.
There you go. I did say you've done some vids. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Shame on me.
Yep.
He was going to bring it to PunchCon to say, do you want a game of that? And again, it's like Napoleonics. I'm just not, it doesn't grapple me grape nuts, as somebody used to say.
I was trying to remember what's the phrase that you use. Yeah.
He's gone. He's gone to sleep. He's fallen asleep.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That's
Oh,
what
well.
it is. We can never tell.
But no, he
So-
did, because he was going to bring it to PunchCon to say, do you want to have a go of it? You know, it's a night. It's not
And
too
that took-
difficult.
That took some heat. The game actually took some heat because
It did.
well, it's a German. You're trying to get like awards. Now it's World War One. So
Oh, was it? Oh, what am I thinking? It's bloody Napoleonics.
No, Battle Commander
oh,
is
no, Battle
is
Commander, the
Napoleonic.
hill. Yeah.
The
The
other
hill.
side of the hill is World War II.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm getting confused. Sorry. It's
Well,
me
other
age.
side, it's World War One. Well, other side of the hill is World War One and World War Two. I think it's like
Yeah.
both of them. No, it's just World
No,
War Two.
it's just World War II.
II.
Oh, I thought it was World War One on there as well.
There were some people that were upset because they thought that it was putting the Germans into the German high command into a better light than what they are.
And
And
we're talking about on the hill one now.
the
Yeah.
other side of the hill. And it's based off of a really old theory called the Clean Wehrmacht, that the German army, that they didn't do anything concerning the Holocaust, and it was just the SS and everything. And that's been debunked many, many, many decades ago.
The people that lived in the area knew about it. So, you know, it's,
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So it was just I don't know. If people were uncomfortable with it, that's fine. That's their choice. But it's based off of an historical theory that's been debunked many, many decades ago. I knew about it because I studied World War II. So
did you enjoy the game though?
I haven't played it yet, but I have gone through it. It looks neat.
Yeah.
I mean, because ultimately you're going to lose the war.
It's just how badly or how
Yeah.
badly the commanders do.
Yeah. And it's interesting. It's an interesting experience to understand the inner workings of the German High Command, of how complicated and convoluted it was. Exactly. Yeah. B.H. Liddell's Hearts book, The Other Side of the Hill. Yep. Yeah. He was one of the big historians in post World War II.
Oh, I've heard of him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Interviewed a lot of German generals, things like that. German generals were kind of, after those who survived, were rewriting the history to make themselves look
In
like,
their head.
"Oh,
In their head.
if he had listened to me, then we would have won," kind of thing.
Yeah. That's me, Andrew Mark again. If he wasn't in the chat, we'd be lost. He's great. No, seriously, no, he's great. He's got every game going. Every time we mention a game or something, he's got the game or he's got the info. So thank you, Mike. Your presence here is much appreciated, as all the others are.
Absolutely.
Wonderful, wonderful.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to trying that. There's just a bunch of games that have been on my waiting list. Like I want to learn how to play Rebel Fury and then the Army of the Potomac game from Mark Herman, because I've watched Hexy's streams of it and it looks really cool, but just not had the time.
Well, you've got a dissertation to finish up. So
I know. I wish I could.
By the way, what's the update on the dissertation? By the way,
another update. Come on.
Oh, it's still plodding along. I'm halfway done, so nothing major. But
yeah, because you got to get that tenure position. You can't get that until you have your doctorate.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, it's on condition, is it?
No, it's not. No.
What the fool?
It helps though. It does help if you have a doctorate when you're going for a tenure spot.
Oh, believe me, absolutely.
Can you get a full professorship?
I assume so. Let's put it this way. I assume that you can get one now with just a master's.
No, but once you get your doctorship, you're up for a full blown prof thing. Yeah,
Yes,
maybe not where you are now, but maybe somewhere else.
maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows what the future has?
Yeah, it's exciting.
now-
It's
For
exciting.
now, I enjoy the spot that God put me in.
Yeah, all right.
um,
no,
Brillo with
good on.
Attila. I like
That's
that,
right.
Maynard. Like,
That's
I like
right.
that.
Yes, exactly.
No, you're not going to win, are they?
Exactly. Yeah. And it's oh, that's good. Okay. Good. I'm looking forward to trying it out because
It's not Great Battles of the American Civil War. Let's put it that way.
no. It seems to be more of like almost like a great campaigns because you can play particularly in Army of the Potomac, you can play the entire 7 days campaign and then the Overland campaign 1864. So actually I do want to eventually design something. Make a movie out of actually there is an Attila movie. It was from
Is that the one with John Wayne in it?
no,
Great
that was
movie.
No, that was Genghis Khan. That was Genghis
Oh,
Khan.
Genghis Khan.
what?
Sorry.
Well,
I
I
was
think it
getting
was
confused between those two nutters. Yeah.
It was 2001. It was a mini series with Gerard Butler playing Attila.
He's quite attractive for Attila.
No, I was going to say, I think you can get away with it. I think.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
There you go. Get the Steam version, which I do have, by the way, of Rebel Fury, and then you can learn how to play it.
Hey, Jester.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Hey, Jester, how's it going? Yeah, Gerard Butler as Attila. Yeah, that does not because Attila's from the steppes.
Yeah, here
So
it is. There it is. There he is. There's Gerard Butler as Attila.
Looking good to me if I was that way inclined.
Oh gosh, rough. Oh man. But yeah, 2001.
if Nate designs a game, the designer notes would be 100K words.
Oh, no, the
It'd be a
designer
dissertation in itself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the designer notes is the dissertation.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean,
now I know there's a
250
few. I know
It'd be like that
GDOH
other
has.
game that Kev was dissing the updated version of the oh god had a
Aaron Armour.
yeah
Armour.
160
Oh,
odd
yes.
page rule book or something.
196 page
Oh,
rule.
the
book.
196. Yeah, you'll
Mhm.
beat
And they
that.
have the
Mate. Don't
designer
worry, you'll
notes
beat that.
built into the rules instead of at the end.
Don't worry, you'll beat it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
What's your page count? What's your page count up to? By the way, I'm just curious. Do you just
Close to-
offhand?
Close to 100.
Okay. And how many more chapters you got left?
4.
4? Okay. So has
So-
Attila died yet in your dissertation, or is he still alive?
Oh, I haven't even gotten to the Huns yet.
Oh my god, we'll be
It's
here all
all-
day.
It's all background right now. Oh yeah. This is the front half of the dissertation is the hard part. And that
Maybe you need to.
like all the context and everything that I need to
Yeah.
get to the story part. And so,
Okay,
like,
yeah, 'cause you gotta set up the stage first. You can't just go to it. So
And are you going to
That's
do
right.
like Tony did? Are you going to video? Have you got to actually present it to the public? To a
I don't know, but I might ask that.
and then video it so we can
Yes.
all watch it.
We'll see.
Because I need something to get me to sleep at night. I'm having trouble.
Well, wasn't it? Didn't Meandering Mike say that I was gonna at one point I was gonna do the audiobook for it as well?
Yeah,
And
it's going to be published by Sleep Well Night. So
oh, that's for sure. Oh yeah. Oh,
E4
Yeah.
Airman says, please put it
no,
on there.
no,
So-
seriously, because Tony did it.
Yeah.
It's great. And yeah, they're doing it. They've turned the gun slightly from me.
yeah,
Mate,
I it's a tactic. It's a it was a deliberate strategy.
It's always done with lots of love. So
That's right.
we don't take it serious.
That's right. Yeah, if anybody is ever thinking about doing a PhD, know that it is not easy.
That's the OnlyFans page. That's the OnlyFans page.
And then that'll suit me. We don't mind that. Mike told me off yesterday for saying last week for saying careful. Oi, rough, stop it. But yeah, I mean, I didn't do. I mean, I could have done a PhD straight away.
Oh, there you go.
But hi, Blast Pop. Great to see you.
Yeah, good to see you, Blast Pop.
I could have done a PhD because I got a first, and I could have gone straight and done my PhD, but things weren't happening well in the in an alternate universe of the Rough household, so I had to stop that. I could have also gone on to become a doctor, a medical doctor, because the university changed into a medical thing as well. But I thought, what, another 4 years of that? No.
Dr. Ruff.
Yeah.
Nice ring to it.
There we go. So yeah, things that could have been.
No, I will say,
yes.
Forlorn, when I'm finished with the PhD, I do want to visit the UK because I want to
come over. I'll show you how crap it is. I tell you what I'm going to do, because hopefully, say my daughters get married next year, and when they have kids and we get to keep them, and they say, "Oh, try and get them to sleep," I'm just going to read them the Field to Fire rule book.
Oh,
they'll be gone in 5 minutes.
A Sound Like Thunder. Yeah, I don't know if that was. I mean, yeah, drought and famine in the Kansas Territory and on the eve of the Civil War. Wow, that is a very niche topic. I thought Nate's was niche. No, that's even more niche. Actually, I thought mine was pretty niche. Why did the British assist the Native Americans in the Northwest Indian Wars? Which, when I say that, people think it's in Oregon or Washington. They don't realize it's in Ohio. So I love teaching kids that the Northwest is Ohio. My students, the colonial. Your new special topic that you're teaching, Nate.
Yeah.
But instead he became a YouTuber. Rough became it.
That Blitz Regis has got it. That's why he takes the rule books to bed.
I tell you what, I can't read rule books like I used to. I can't read like I used to. I read, 10 pages and that's it. I can't do any more.
Now to go swap topics slightly is William's comment about Steam versions.
Oh yeah.
So I am definitely all on board for more Hex Encounter games being Steam games that have an AI in it. It would be great to play something like Stalingrad 42 with an AI.
Mm-hmm.
But the AI is going to
be suck, but over time, I'm sure it'll get better.
Yeah.
What you got to get is one that learns your tactics as you're trying. Like, if you can beat them, it's got to learn your
try and keep changing your tactics to keep ahead of the AI. That would be quite frightening, but fun, I should think. You do that so well, Tweez.
Oh, that would be an interesting idea. I would probably buy it if it was Fields of Fire on Steam.
I'll be honest with you, it is probably too much. I could be wrong, but there's just too much nuance to it.
Why wouldn't need an opponent? Oh, you mean
like making sure things are firing the right way?
Oh, I see. So putting you right rather than an opponent. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for sure. It's definitely tough. But I mean, there are companies that do that for strategy games.
Hey, Will, how's it going? Will for GM. Will GM for food. Yep. That's my biggest issue. I mean, other than the fact that I hate, like, so I finished my trench raid scenario. That was Wednesday. It's still on my table because I just don't feel like taking it down. I got to do another mission here, and I just don't want to take it down. So the one's pretty good. Yes, they do have a really, really good Fields of Fire Deluxe on the tabletop simulator, but
But you,
I don't
you
know.
have to do everything, don't you?
Yeah, it is actually. There are a lot of automated scripted stuff. So like at the end of the turn, you hit a clear button. Like it's same thing with like that's on Vassal. There's like a clean end turn
Well, it
button.
takes all the exposed markers off.
Yeah.
And stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the system, the browser system or whatever, where you can play a board game, but it keeps you following the rules?
Well, there's two. There's Rally the Troops, which is the
Yeah.
war game one, and then there's Board Game Arena as well, which does have some of the GMT games.
Okay, I really like those because one of the things that I get leery about playing Vassal is I'm always afraid that I am still playing it wrong, and so something that keeps me in the sandbox, so to speak, correctly, is appealing. Nice.
That's fair enough. That's you know, every opinion is valid. It's not for everyone.
The part where AI would be nice is for it to look over what you've got and to make sure it works. I think that's where AI would be good for this system, is using it as a proofreader, a checker to do all the math, the odds, and things like that. But the original ideas and the ideas have to come out of humans, because all LLMs are is just taking everybody else's ideas and putting it together instead of coming up with it's not original ideas. And generally they're extremely vague and don't work that well.
Yes.
So,
Will took his first trip to Antietam 2 weeks ago. That's awesome. That is by far my favorite battlefield to visit.
have you gone to Gettysburg?
About 20 years ago.
Okay.
I need to go back.
I will be going there in July, by the way.
Is there much to see there?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There is. They have kept that thing pretty much so McDonald's free. And those
you can buy the little musket balls as well, can't you?
Yep. They have tons of crappy shops. But no, I'm taking the boys there. Me and the boys are going in July. I've got a farmhouse outside of
awesome.
Cashtown, I think it is, just down the road. Small little we're renting the farmhouse for like 3 nights and gonna have some fun. I'm gonna bore them to death one day on Gettysburg, but they've got to know that their third great grandfather actually fought at this battle and was actually on Little Round Top. And I want to show him where that is.
And he survived. Well, obviously he did before he had kids. Well, no,
he did take a cannon shell to the neck
before.
Yeah.
Oh, he took a cannon shell to the neck.
Not in Gettysburg. It was in Cold Harbor, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So obviously he still survived. So it wasn't like a full, it was probably like this shrapnel or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah. So he actually came out as a sergeant. He was a sergeant in the 44th New York. So I've done a lot of research on the 44th New York, hence the family members. It's kind of fun because there's a scholarship Natalie can go for next year. That is the Sons of the Union Army or Daughters of the, or Veterans of the Union Army. And you actually have to be a descendant of a Union soldier. And you have to go through the lineage. It's like, so it'd be like Natalie Kinner is the son of Anthony Kinner, is the son of Russell Kinner, is the son of Harold Kinner, who's the son of Samuel Kinner, who is the son of Royal George Kinner, who served in the 44. You have to actually list it all the way through the lineage. And it's like, I'm like, yeah. And that's all you do. You don't even have to do anything else. You fill out the application, do that and put it in. I'm like, hell yeah, we're going to do that. That's going to be fun. I mean, you're going to keep doing it every year until whatever. So, cause we had,
you need to
Natalie's,
you need to take a most fearful sacrifice with you and play the Little Round Top scenario on Little Round Top.
That I would have to probably go with that one instead, which is the 3 days of Gettysburg.
Oh, Three Dog. Yeah.
Because most fearful sacrifices doesn't go down to the regimental game, level.
Okay.
It's a little bit higher than that.
Yeah, it's brigade.
Yeah. So I know which brigade it is, but that takes away from some like, I don't get me wrong. I like the idea, but when it comes to the Civil War, I like it getting down to regimental level. I like
So-
that regimental level.
So what you're saying is we need the next big Civil War game needs to be an individual man scale.
God no, because that's not how
Combat.
that works.
Combat, Civil War. There we go.
No, there
We-
were
we-
raids. There were individual raids. They're not talked about very often, but there were a lot of times there were raids where they would send just a group of soldiers to do some raids.
We need at
A
least
lot of
we need
times they
at
would
least
get
a game
supplies
with,
and stuff.
50,000 counters. That sounds about
That
right.
sounds about right. Yeah.
Mhm,
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Let's
could
see
get
what there's
one-
what 250 some on each counter sheet. So
Yeah. So
yeah, you know,
plenty, absolutely. Can't
Well, they
can't
have
pay for
to be
nothing.
quarter-inch counters. Look at that. Yeah.
if I brought the most fearful sacrifice to Little Round Top, it would flatten it, and the hill would up. That thing is heavy. I will not. Yeah,
Oh.
that game is heavy for sure. Yeah, Cold Harbor. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I believe it was
Not
Cold
bad.
Harbor. The problem was I was looking at. There's a couple of battles that the 44th of New York was in, but they must not have been in the areas that there's games. So some of the bayonets, swords and bayonets. They were in a couple of those battles, the 44th New York, but it must not be the area where they were gaming at,
Mm,
where they've actually, because they've only did smaller sections of those
yeah.
battles.
Yeah, rough. You could design combat Civil War.
Well, there's two things I know about the Civil War.
You know what? Blast Pop. I will put that on my list. We'll go. The problem is that's like at 9:30 at night or whatever. Or it's
right.
insanely late. But yes, that would. Yeah, that wouldn't be a problem.
Rough. What two things do you know about the Civil War?
Well, nothing and bugger all.
Oh,
Compared to you two.
well, I mean, he is the expert, between us on the U.S. Civil War.
And I don't know if it's just me being
That sounds like the chapters of Genesis. Yeah, yes, you're not wrong. That does. Yeah, I will agree with that. So
I don't know if it's me, my internet, or you two guys keep freezing up.
It happens to me as well.
Ah, right, okay.
combat U.S. Civil War to be either completely awesome or unplayable.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, you could, like you said, there were raids during the Civil War, so that would be an interesting, at least.
And what about the sort of sharpshooters going through woods and that and picking off, the
You
special
could do stuff like
sharpshooters?
that. That's true because they're good old General Reynolds died because of a sharpshooter at Gettysburg. But the problem is they weren't. How do I say this? That was kind of looked down upon. That was not
It wasn't
they did not
cricket.
celebrate
It
that.
wasn't cricket. Yeah.
That's true. This is very true.
Yeah, it's the only one I know.
Some what is it? Roundheads. Yeah, Berdan's sharpshooters.
Cavaliers and Roundheads, and Ruff was very glad that Cromwell's head was stuck on a pole eventually.
He wasn't treated well. They dug the poor bugger up, and it was not nice. I think that's what they're going to do to Keir Starmer. So, allegedly.
Yeah, or send him to the tower. It would be like the two princes, whatever happened to them.
Yeah. No, we want to see what happens to him.
Okay,
anyway.
I'm waiting for the SAS to show up behind Ruff all of a sudden.
That's right. That's right. Oh, that's funny.
No, I think
All
I
of a
can
sudden,
sort the
Men in
boys
Black
out. I can
just
sort the boys
show up.
out.
The Men in Black will show up for Ruff, but they start looking at the games, going, "Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay."
yeah, what's this one about, Ruff? Yeah. Let me show you. Yeah,
He'll fill fields of fire and let's play.
yeah.
Hey,
my
Dan.
dad.
Yes, tomorrow we are playing
yeah.
tomorrow. Civil War tomorrow. Me and Ruff are playing Kernstown. In camp, we'll be jumping in and making sure.
No, I think he'll be more than jumping in. He'll be lifting me from from
yes,
below.
he'll be
up,
carrying
because
you like a baby. So yes.
I'm not sure if I can. I'll give it a quick skim again because it's
So what-
things are happening.
What's your impression of Blind Swords, Ruff, as a new Blind Swords player?
I'm enjoying actually the mechanics of the game. We've
Mhm.
only gone into it a little bit, We didn't actually get much done, did we? Did the artillery fire, I think, and not much happening. But yeah, the chip pull is great because it's something I like in games.
Yeah, because we did the artillery fire, and then you get the 3 activations before I get to do anything because
you with your trousers down, as we say over here.
Yes.
So, but yeah, I'm enjoying that. It's not Great Battles of American Civil War. It's great, and the map looks wonderful. Rick Barber map.
I don't know. I don't know if that one was, but it's in honor of him. They've kept the feeling along with it.
I think that wasn't actually a Rick Barber map, the Kernstown one. I think he did that before he moved on to a higher
Tony's
plane.
life's completely changed.
He destroyed the 44th New York in the wilderness last week.
Yes, that's right. He didn't like. Yes, that was good. That was Panzer all over again. So,
now, what time tomorrow is this?
Noon Eastern. That's 5 o'clock.
5 p.m. over here, British summertime, 6 p.m. on the continent. I found out a weird thing about Spain. That Spain is an hour ahead of us, like most of Europe. Western Europe.
Mm-hmm.
But Portugal, next door to the west, is the same time as us.
I bet if you go down.
No. The reason, evidently, is that during the Second World War, Franco wanted to have the same time zone as his best mate in Western Europe. So they changed the time zone to be the same as Germany and all that.
Austrian painters.
Yeah, that Austrian painters time. And that's why they go, oh, the Spanish, they like to eat late at 9 o'clock. No, really, they're eating at 8 o'clock, which is what the normal time. And I thought, wow, that's the reason why they're an hour ahead and they shouldn't be.
Plus, the Portuguese have always historically been allies of Great Britain.
Yeah, but they're on the sort of, with Spain,
I just wonder if that part of that northern part of Spain is like they draw a line through it. Like, Canada, the U.S.
that goes up above.
That little bit that goes above Portugal.
But the reason they changed the whole of Spain was so it was in cahoots with the West. He's sort of mate. He's a painter mate.
All right. So the question is, Blind Swords is different from Black Swan. It is, but it's got some similarities. Instead of cards, you pull chits. It's regimental instead of brigade. It's not as big.
So Black Swan is for brigades, yeah.
So there are some, it's similar, but it's different enough. They're different enough because
but it's still with randomizing chits, you're still pulling chits, which makes it.
No, you're not pulling chits. You're flipping cards and then rolling a dice on the card to see what happens.
But it's still,
it's still that randomization. It
still makes it nice and solo friendly.
Yeah, for sure.
Berticelli will. Oh, that's early for Berticelli. That's timed. You
can have a lay-in.
3 o'clock a few times.
He can have a lay-in. Normally, when we play with Mike, he's up at 6.
He actually got up earlier. The one time I was playing with Andrew Fields of Fire, he was up at 3 a.m. just to join me, or 4 a.m. One of the two.
Wow.
Yep.
That's dedication.
Yeah, I should have turned up, but I thought no.
No, but there are definitely some differences on it.
Yeah.
I really do like Blind Swords. I need to get more into it. I have both the Rocket Chickamauga and I want to say in Magnificent Style, but I know that's not it.
No.
Fearful Sacrifice.
Yeah.
I have both of them. I have not not opened them up yet, or I've opened them up to look at them because they're just gorgeous.
Same system as Kernstown were playing the Blind Swords, yeah.
No, those are different. That's the Black Swan. This is Blind Swords. Sorry. They're similar, but I haven't touched them because I've been digging so deep into Blind Swords, and I really enjoy it. So
it's a good little system. It's good.
The next one that's coming out for Black Swan is on the Battle of Antietam,
which I will probably get just because.
For sure, I will get it.
Yeah,
because I'm convinced. I believe the Battle of Antietam was more important than the Battle of Gettysburg.
Actually, the siege of Vicksburg was probably more important than all of them.
It's important because one side got their ass surely, really.
So the siege of Vicksburg, the reason why I say that, it actually opened up the Mississippi from the Gulf of Mexico up to the north. The South no longer had control of the Mississippi, which was a major trading route.
Antietam was the first sort of major battle with the Bull Run thing. That's the same thing, yeah?
Yeah, well, Antietam
got really whipped.
No, Antietam is the first battle that the Confederates tried to invade the North. It was in Maryland, across the river from Virginia, but it was more or less a draw.
Right.
The Confederates retreated in good order back across the river. McClellan kind of let them go, but the important part of the battle was not so much a military victory, but rather a geopolitical victory for the Union, in that it gave Lincoln the opportunity to issue the Emancipation Proclamation, which really turned off the British and the French, who were considering somewhat of dealing with the Confederates diplomatically. It pushed them off because now they didn't want to be seen to be dealing with a slave power. And so it was a really big win for Lincoln.
Oh, because we'd already stopped it by then, hadn't we? So
exactly, yeah. It was
way before that. Yeah,
turn it from
30 years. Yeah,
instead of an international affair, it was still a domestic American affair. That these are rebels rather than some other power.
And they've been isolated as well because everybody else had pulled away. I thought Antietam or Bull Run was the first one, or there were two, wasn't there? Is that right?
Well, there was first Bull Run or first Manassas in 1861. There was second Manassas in 1862. And because the second Manassas,
a different battle, isn't it? I'm thinking of
Antietam's a different battle.
Yeah, sorry. I told you two things I know. I'm trying my best.
Yeah.
Was it Bull Run where the Union got their arse whipped?
Yes.
Right. Yes.
At that point, everybody thought the war was going to last 2 weeks.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Anytime anybody says 2 weeks or a couple of months, I'm like,
yeah, be over by Christmas.
World War I, over by Christmas.
Yeah.
5 years later, you get the SpongeBob, thing coming up.
Yeah, when anybody says that, or it's only temporary, it's not. So
like taxes.
Yeah,
but no, I really the Blind Swords is really, really cool.
I'm enjoying it.
There was somebody up here that said something. I do like, so we have Blind Swans, which is fantasy, and Black Swords, which is
oh gosh.
So no, the Siege of Vicksburg basically it basically ended the western front of the Civil War at that point. Everything kind of started moving in towards kind of coming in. The problem is that even after Gettysburg, instead of following the Confederates, the Union did what every good British army did after the Revolutionary, and they went home, or they went back to their winter quarters instead of following them. So that was the only reason why I believe the British lost the American Revolution, is after each battle, they decided to go back to New York instead of actually following.
Well, it didn't help the Spanish and the French joining in, did it? And
this was before that. They would literally
on the mainland
win a battle. They'd literally win a battle, and then, we'll go tomorrow and get their surrender.
You know why? Tea and crumpets.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. They had to stop at 4:00 for their tea.
Tea and crumpets.
So
yeah.
And fish and chips.
Yeah, you could say that. It definitely was. It was the last time they went north of the Mason-Dixon line into the northern part of. It was the last time they tried something.
Really, it's more of like what Churchill said. It's not the beginning of the end. It's more of the end of the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great phrase. Yeah,
great phrase. It is a great phrase.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Well, it's getting close to time, which all of a sudden, last time I looked, it was an hour and 30 minutes. It's now it's an hour 54.
No, it's only me that's discussed what's on our
that's
table.
right. Early did go fourth in 90 and 64. That's right. Yeah, it was more
94, really.
more of a raid. Yep. Yep. Yeah, love Blind Swords. So me and Ruff will be playing Blind Swords. We'll be playing Kernstown tomorrow. With
Cool.
Camp will be there helping Ruff along the way.
Yes, he will. Yes. Don't make sure you're there camping.
So that'll be noon tomorrow. I will have a stream scheduled up here, and at Ruff, I'll make sure it goes to your channel too. With that,
yeah. It's just weird that it's not so much there tomorrow, but it's like I don't know how many people have been watching and all that sort of thing. But
and actually, the way it's looking, we'll have one next week, but we'll have to take 27th off because Ruff has got some doctor's appointment. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm having
but actually, I've got Scout Camp starting a week from tomorrow, so I will do next week. But that I come back on that Saturday.
No, see the following Saturday we're off to sunny Spain.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
So
you and your guys for Spain. Jeez, you always go to Spain.
I love Spain. I love Spain.
Remember the Maine. Hell with Spain.
Yeah. So yeah. I like to go to Italy. I love Italy as well, but it's more expensive. So we're off to Spain. It's only a 2-hour flight, so that'd be great.
Nice.
Ruff is getting his bugger all checked.
Yes, I don't. Yeah, I don't. Ooh.
No, so I actually am going to be playing. We're not streaming. I'm just playing a couple guys. We're going to do Versailles 1919.
Another one
I'm
of
looking forward to that.
Another one of Tweez's favorites. He likes that as well. He played that at PunchCon.
Yep. And then I don't know what I've got to fill my days because I still don't have a wife or a daughter right now.
Make the most of it. Walk about in your underpants, drinking a can of Budweiser.
I still got the two boys here.
Oh,
now, granted, most of the time they're in their rooms playing like their computers, so they're not.
You don't see boys. Yeah, my son's the same. He's 18 now. You don't see him. You go, who are you?
Nope.
When he turns up.
So Nate, what you got scheduled up? Anything that you're going to be planning on playing? You okay?
Right.
Hey, I'll reach out to you because I have a little bit of time, so I'll reach out to you, see if we can schedule some time, and then because I've wanted to play it really badly.
Oh, okay.
So we'll schedule. I got a few days this week that are a little bit open. So we'll see what we got.
Well, yeah, and you wanted to get rid of it. You might not now after you play it. So
who knows?
Who knows?
I plan on going through the example of play first, and if it's terrible, then I'll immediately pack it and be done with it.
In Barcelona,
Brian's playing BCS with his son.
Oh, that's
all right.
Cool.
Is that so? What else are you going to put Thunderbolt back on after you're done with Imperial Struggle?
There is a good chance, for sure. There is a very good chance.
I'll let you know how my clipping goes when it turns up.
There are a lot of counters in that. Yep. And so, Ruff, you are playing Fields of Fire, I'm assuming?
I am, yes. It's all set up, ready to go. I've just got to sort out where to put my platoons, but I think I'll follow what it says so in the book. I mean, it's a great... Again, I'm going to go on about it. If you've not played Fields of Fire at all, the tutorials are brilliant. You don't need both. Just work your way through this one and then have a go at the standalone mission. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to mess up. But there's a little bit of a walkthrough for the first couple of turns. And you can either carry that on or set it up again and just go for it. And remember what they said in that last paragraph. If you had a good time, that's the thing. Even you got every rule wrong. So, yeah, I'm going to be playing that tomorrow. Play it a few times and then maybe video it and see how we go and get the wrath of Colin and Andrew on me.
So and I'm going to throw this out to you guys real quick and kind of final thoughts. The biggest problem I think is once I get set up is what do I do now? Do you guys come up? Is that an issue for you as well?
It's that blank page thing, isn't it? When you're writing. Yeah.
So you get it all set up. It's ready to go. You're like, okay, now what do I do?
Yeah. Who's going to go first?
Wise Guy History did a video on that. He called it War Gamers Block. Kind of like writer's block.
Yeah.
And then you just take it down because you don't know what to do. It's just sitting there doing nothing. So
analysis paralysis. You try and look at it too deep. Instead of just playing the bloody thing, which is what I'm going to do. And if my squad gets
any move
annihilated, good grief, you can always start again.
Yep, that's right.
Is it playing the rules wrong or just using creative alternative interpretation?
As long as we come away with saying that was great fun, It
That's
doesn't
correct.
matter. Yeah. Thanks, E4.
Oh, good. Everybody's got all that too. They have them too. Okay, good.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right, guys. Let's
This has
finish
been
this up.
great.
We hit 2 hours exactly. This was a fast 2 hours. I don't know what's going on with my day to day, but I've still got 2 more
As
things
Dragon
to go.
said, took us 117 minutes to actually get onto what we're playing. But that's we didn't have a subject. We just wanted
Nope.
to chat and
Nope.
we had to put something up.
Is crying an option? Yes, Will. It's always an
Yes,
option.
Yes, always.
So we're looking forward. So we will have a show next week. Guys, I'll reach out to that individual that we talked about, see if I can get him on next week. I'll let you know. I'll reach out to him tonight.
Okay.
And see if we can
okay.
get him on. If not, see if we can come up with a topic.
Or if
Other
not,
than that,
we'll just do what we did tonight. Just chat
Yeah.
away and have the chat, have a go at us.
I'm gonna play another trench raid. I'm gonna be able to talk about Versailles 1919. I'm gonna see if I can get Peleliu started. I've got a lot that I want to get done this week, and
I might
so-
have a topic in mind.
okay, cool. Let us know.
Let us know. And I'll
Yeah.
tell you how bad I did at Fields of Fire.
Yes, look for that next week. We're gonna find out if Ruff actually lost a full platoon or 2 platoons. We'll find that out. And with that, guys, thank you very much. Had a lot of fun.
Thanks,
It's
everyone.
a great time.
And can
we'll
I just say, we are so grateful for the people that join us. And as always, we love you all. There's nothing
and there's
you
nothing
can do
you can
about
do
it.
about it. All right.
Make
see you, everybody.
sure before you go, make sure you go onto the Facebook page, the command post, and push that like button because Tony loves it. Yeah.
Yep.